Now it is my pleasure to introduce a good friend of mine, Jim Madaffer from the San Diego County Water Authority. He is currently serving as board chair of the Water Authority, and we're very thankful as well for the Water Authority coming on as our title sponsor today. Jim Madaffer is also past president of the League of California Cities. He was appointed by Governor Jerry Brown to serve on the California Transportation Commission, and is a native San Diegan. And throughout his civic service, which spans over 3 decades, he served as a city council member as part of that in representing the City Council District 7. It is a great pleasure that I introduce Jim Madaffer to the stage. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Well, good morning, everybody. Es mejor que yo no hablo en español porque necesita más práctica, pero entiende todo, siempre. Y mi otro problema es yo hablo en español como un italiano porque mi nombre es Madaffer or Madaffare in Italiano. But thank you so much for the opportunity to be here today and to really talk about the future of water in our region. And it's very much an honor to serve as board chair to the San Diego County Water Authority. As an alum of San Diego State and the honor of having to represent San Diego State on the San Diego City Council, it's great to be back here today. I'm going to show you a few slides and just talk about some important things. We all know that a secure and reliable water supply is extremely important for both San Diego, our region, as well as northern Baja California. The Water Authority knows innovation very well, and as we look to various ways that we can approach better managing water resources in our transborder region. Many of you may not know this, but in 1944, the Water Authority was created to administer the region's Colorado River supplies and import water and take over operation of an aqueduct that the Navy built from Riverside County into San Diego. It was at the height of World War II. We needed more water in the region. President Roosevelt had the aqueduct built. The Water Authority was then formed to take over that aqueduct, and that was our first pipeline of many today. Today we have a world-class water system serving 24 different member agencies, 310 miles of pipeline, some of them 8 to 12 feet in diameter. That's how big those pipes are that move water into our region. The economy that the Water Authority supports is the largest in the nation, with a metro area of 3.3 million people. And just like the mayor said, when you add in northern Baja California and Tijuana, it's much bigger even so. In the San Diego region, it's a $231 billion annual gross regional product just on the U.S. side of the border alone. And we're very proud to be part of this mega region, and we value the relationships that we have on both sides of the border. And we're very much aware of the interdependence that we have, that a few years back we investigated the possibility of a binational desalination project. And we're currently looking at ways to connect our two countries even more. There's little doubt about it. We're very tied together with our water. Today, we have the enjoyment of very high-quality water coming from a desalination plant that we built in Carlsbad. Many of you are familiar with that as it celebrates its 4th anniversary, and it has served more than 50 billion gallons of drinking water into our region from the Pacific Ocean. We've also invested very heavily in emergency storage. The dam raise that we did in 2014 basically doubled the size of the San Vicente Reservoir, allowing us to have what we call emergency water supplies. So should there be a big earthquake or a problem, our region is protected as a result of anything that may come along. And as we continue to move forward in conservation and the water transfers that we did with the Colorado River through partnerships with the Imperial Valley. In fact, we're working very closely right now with the County of Imperial as well as the Imperial Irrigation District to better utilize our water resources in the valley and bringing them to San Diego. In fact, I love the fact with San Diego State having its satellite campus in Imperial Valley, I'd look forward to more opportunities where the university can partner with the San Diego County Water Authority along with the Imperial Irrigation District and others to help, again, further improve our water supplies, not only for San Diego, but into Baja California. And so some of this innovation here really talks about how we are at the forefront of developing solutions that not only benefit San Diego County, but we also look to Baja California as well, throughout, and all of the Pacific Southwest. And I'll tell you what, if we look into the future, we've got a pumped energy storage project that we're looking at right now at San Vicente. You take that reservoir, we build another smaller reservoir up above it. And when the solar energy is producing a lot of juice, you pump that water up into the reservoir. And then at night, or when the sun goes down or early morning, you drop that water down, it spins a turbine. We can generate 500 megawatts of power. We're looking at building that right now. It's completely renewable, all in a closed loop system, 500 megawatts of power for the San Diego region by utilizing some of our water resources. And so including our pump storage, we're looking at what we can do to make, really one of California's most abundant clean energy supplies even better when the sun's not shining. So these are some of the innovative things that we're looking at. And another project is right now we're looking at a new way of moving water from the Imperial Valley to here in San Diego. And what we call it is our Imperial Valley Water Conveyance Project. And there's possibility for a trans-border water connection. Help for Tijuana, help for Rosarito with pure water that's really within reach. Hard to believe that this potential water backup supply to northern Baja is but a mere 10 feet away. The water goes right by on the north side of the border. We got to get through the political stuff necessary to be able to be an emergency water supply for the Baja region. So at the Water Authority, we're looking at that as well as part of our conveyance project. And you'll hear later from Dan Denham from the Water Authority, who's going to give you a little bit more in-depth detail on that conveyance project as we move forward. But the idea there is water to the Salton Sea, help restore the Salton Sea, help the farmers, help Borrego Springs, bring it into the north end of the system, and at the same time be able to utilize a potential connection right into Baja California. And we're also working right now very diligently with the Metropolitan Water District of Southern California and the Bureau of Reclamation to be able to add more storage to Lake Mead. Having more storage when we have abundant supplies, like right now, with a lot of rain and a lot of snow runoff, by San Diego being able to store some of its independent water supplies in Lake Mead today will allow us to have it there in reserve, in storage, as a bank, because we know we'll have another drought. And by being able to have that water stored in Lake Mead and then utilize it when we need it during the next drought, we help the Central Valley by not relying on their water. We help other parts of the Southern Basin states by utilizing water that we've put in the bank. So hopefully we're working on that. I'm very appreciative of Governor Gavin Newsom putting me on the Colorado River Board. Maybe we can help increase our involvement in this process. And so lastly, as we celebrate our 75th anniversary this year, we look forward to many more decades of our shared responsibility, not only for the San Diego region, but also the Baja San Diego mega region as well, including the opportunity to do what we can to build binational partnerships. So thank you again for having us here. It was our honor to be a sponsor, and we look forward to a very great program today. Thank you very much.